happy holidays around the world. Barry Mitchell here. I'm excited because we are about to start the Northern Exposure Show, the untold stories of Christmas. But before we do, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a little magic exposure. Yep, I'm gonna show you a magic trick and then expose the secret. I'm breaking the rules even before we begin the show. I can't believe it. By the way, you do need to know I will not be wearing this hat the entire show. Nope, I only have to wear it once to make it tax deductible. So there it is. Enjoy the moment. All right, it's time for the magic exposure. My favorite magic trick to share. It uses, very simply, a piece of rope. You probably have one at home, a piece of rope, and all we're going to do is tie a knot in the rope. But no, we're not doing it this way. We're going to do it magically. I'll show you how. I'm going to throw a knot in the rope. It'll appear right there. All I have to do is grab that spot and do a little toss, and the knot will appear. One second, let's try that again. Here we go. We'll just shoot this again. All right, so there's the spot right there. A little toss, and voila, the knot appears in the. Okay, we'll just take two. All right, so here we go. A knot will appear in the rope right there. A little toss, and boom, the knot appears in the. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. All right, and this is it. If the knot doesn't appear this time, then this portion of the show is out. We're not exposing any secrets. Here we go, just like this. We grab that spot right there, a little toss, and then the knot. It worked, look, there's a knot, it appeared in the rope, and you're asking yourself, whoa, he probably planned that the entire time. Yes, I did. I did plan that the entire time. You see, I made the mistake each time on purpose because I wanted you to believe the trick would not work, which makes it even more entertaining when the trick does work. Because you see, a knot, well, it didn't really just appear in the end of the rope. Magic exposure time. Here's what happened. I had a knot in the rope the entire time, and I simply had that in my hand. That's all there is to it. I'm just holding the knot hidden in the hand, and I'm putting all of your attention on this end. Once again, exposing the big secrets of magic called misdirection. I directed your attention here so you wouldn't pay attention here. So as you're looking here, I said that I'm going to grab right there and do a little toss, and I tossed it up and nothing happened. No knot. Oh no, we must try it again. Same thing, grab it, toss, and nothing happened. Take two, we'll try it again. And so here we go. Each time I did that, I'm getting you to believe this man is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe I'm watching this show. But you're watching, you're still there. Hang on. Now here's the secret. Once I have you believing, you're learning a pattern. This is a form of neurology. You're learning a pattern. Once I have you believing this, I'm going to let go of this, the knot that's in this hand. So I'm going to hold here. Instead of letting go, I'll hold here and then toss there. I know, it's simple, it's very simple, but yet it looks like a knot appears in the rope. So there you go, that is how you throw a knot in a rope. A magic trick exposed. The hard part is to get that same knot to disappear from the rope, to disappear. Okay, I guess it's not going to it did. That's kind of neat. It disappeared. Okay, I'll figure that one out and come back later and tell you about it. But right now, it's time to get started. Yep, it's time to start the show. And I'd like to introduce you to our show producer. He's the guy that keeps everything going, moving right along. He is the producer of the show. Please welcome Sam the Turtle.
Sam the Turtle here. Welcome to the show. I'll be here in the Santa room when I'm not on stage with Mr. Barry. Sorry I'm not coming to you from my actual office. I'm having new carpet installed. The 70s green shag is really starting to bother me. Our show has magic, and me, a chuckling chicken, and me, Mr. Barry, and me, of course. By the way, I've planned some special surprises for Mr. Barry. You might call them pickle surprises. He doesn't like pickles. Enjoy the show as we expose the untold stories of Christmas.
Northern Exposure, the untold stories of Christmas. Number 387, Santa's favorite cookies. Prepare yourself, we're about to expose some of the lesser-known holiday traditions and stories. Prepare yourself for Santa's favorite cookies. You probably think you know what they are. You probably think they are chocolate chip cookies, possibly with a glass of milk. You think that because of all the movies. In all the movies, there's always a plate of chocolate chip cookies, a glass of milk sitting next to the fireplace. You can't believe everything you see on television. It might just be they were on sale that week. No, if that's not it, if it's not chocolate chip, if it's not sugar, or sugar with sprinkles, or oatmeal raisin, or peanut butter, or gingerbread, or snickerdoodle, or even fortune cookies. If it's none of those, what is it? I'm glad you asked. I happen to know I have a bag full of Santa's favorite cookies. It is the little chocolate sandwich cookies. That's right, the sandwich cookies with the creamy filling. You know what I'm talking about. This is the good stuff. Santa's favorite cookie. He loves these, but not just because of the cookie. He loves what's inside. It's the creamy filling. You see, one of these in Santa's hand can be magic. I'll show you what I mean. Watch. Whoa. Wow! The creamy filling. Oh, you can smell the calories. Santa doesn't even eat the cookies. No, he doesn't even bother with that. He loves the creamy filling. Oh, yes. He calls these snowball cookies. Now, he only needs one. That's right. I said he only needs one. I didn't say he only eats one. He only needs one because in Santa's hand, one snowball cookie can become two. That's right. Two. It's double stuff. I know. It's amazing. These really are magic. That is so neat. At the North Pole, they don't even call Santa pot-bellied. They call him snowball-bellied. He loves these things. Oh, but two is not enough. No, you got to have more than that. If only there was a way to have a full bag of snowball cookies. A way to have... Wait a minute. I have a bag, and it's a magic show. So if you got an empty bag and you have a magic show, you should be able to have a bag full of snowball cookies. So do I need a magic word, a magic wand, a magic turkey baster? I agree. We need a magic turkey baster. All right, turkey baster, please. Thank you very much. It's a magic turkey baster. You've probably heard of a stage hand. I have a stage ear. It's a stage ear. Okay, you can go. Yeah. You can go. You can go! My stage ear never listens to me. And this is no ordinary turkey baster. No, this is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Turkey Baster. Oh, there's a lot of magic there. That's right. All right, so a little wave of Rudolph over the bag and a little inspiration for Rudolph. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Turkey Baster. That's really all you need. And we should be able... This is amazing. I can't believe it myself. Check it out. It's a bag full of snowball cookies. It worked. It's so amazing. If people only understood the power of the turkey baster, the world would be a better place. What? It's a pickle. It's a pickle. I do not like pickles. This is Sam. Sam has something to do with this. He knows I do not like pickles. I have it clearly posted, no pickles in the show. I'm going to have to deal with Sam. This has to stop.
Ha ha! The first pickle. After all that talk about cookies, you're probably thinking about gingerbread houses. You are thinking, aren't you? Of course you are. It's a holiday show. Gingerbread houses originated in Germany during the 16th century. That's even before Mr. Barry was born. Hey, they became a holiday tradition, but they really became popular when the Brothers Grimm wrote a story of Hansel and Gretel. Hansel, Gretel. I love saying that. On with the show!
It's time for another Northern exposure. The Untold Stories of Christmas. Yep, it's another one. This is the story called Oh Dear, It's Granny. The story of Grandma Betty. Grandma Betty was the official cake baker, candy maker, and treat taker to the North Pole. That means she bakes, makes, and takes the stuff to Santa Claus. And she had a last-minute order for candy canes. She had the most perfect candy canes ready to ship, but there wasn't time. It was Christmas Eve, couldn't get them there in time, so she was going to hand deliver them herself. And that's where the story begins. Actually, that's where the cover-up begins. So Grandma Betty places the candy canes in her bag. I will now recreate the story so you know what took place. Grandma Betty placed them in the bag. I placed the candy canes in the bag. Arr! Grandma Betty was known for her deep voice and talking like a pirate. Our prop budget this year was very low. Grandma Betty had the candy canes in the bag and she took off walking for the North Pole to hand deliver. The problem was there was a big snowstorm and all of the signs were covered. She didn't notice the sign for the reindeer crossing. At the same time, unbeknownst to her, there was a reindeer taking flight, doing a little test run on the road. She didn't see him because she got a little confused. I'm confused. Arr. Therefore, she was hit by the deer. His name? My name is Fitzgerald Oliver Deer, but my friends just call me Oh Deer. He's a deer. I love that. So, they bounced bellies, boom, you know, they broke the candy canes. Yep, you heard me. The candy canes were broken. It's a horrible mess. What's she going to do? I'm sorry. I know, but it was just an accident. The candy canes were broken. She couldn't get them there in time. She couldn't make them again. So this is the cover-up. They sit down by the side of the road and wrote a song. You heard me. We wrote a song. Or, yes, you've heard it before. They wrote the song, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. That's when it happened. They wrote the song right then because they figured we can go perform the song for Santa after Christmas. He will love it so much, he will totally forgive the fact didn't get the candy canes there on time. Actually, they were right. I can't believe it. They actually performed the song for Santa and all the elves after Christmas, got standing ovation. They loved it. Totally forgave her for breaking the candy canes no one knew. Now you know the true story of how that song was created, but you're probably thinking to yourself, you are thinking, aren't you? At this point, you probably entirely stopped because this is the silliest story you've ever heard. But you were probably wondering what happened next to those broken candy canes. I'll tell you, she placed them back in the bag and smashed them into little bitty pieces. I mean, really small pieces. I was there. I saw it happen. So it happened. Broke them into little bitty pieces. She now calls peppermint sprinkles. That's right. You heard it here. Grandma Betty was the first to create peppermint sprinkles. Oh, sure, there's regular sprinkles. Peppermint sprinkles, much better. So next time you have a sugar cookie with peppermint sprinkles, you can thank Grandma Betty Crocker for doing the work for you. That's the true story of how peppermint sprinkles came to be, along with the story of Grandma got run over the reindeer. That's the true story, or not. Actually, it might not be the true story. It could be that I just made this up. That's what I do. I'm a storyteller.
The story you just saw is not true. There was no horrible crash, no reindeer named Oh Dear, no such thing as peppermint sprinkles. Or is there? Ho, 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 ho.
That was the silliest story I've ever heard. But this next thing is even sillier.
Welcome to the show, Hyena, the laughing chicken. Hyena is from Indonesia. Now, in Indonesia, laughing chickens are known for their beauty and their humorous laugh. They're very special in Indonesia. For example, they do not eat laughing chickens. No, they're very special. And Hyena, you're here today. Cornbread! Ah! I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. Hyena does not speak English, so I'll be translating for him. He has, however, learned one word, and occasionally he will say that word, get really excited, and the only way to calm him down is to tickle him. So when he's waking up now. When I tickle him, he'll take a little brief nap and kind of relaxes him a little bit. All right, he's coming back. Hyena, I see you wore your Christmas scarf. You're looking pretty good there. Oh, he wants us to do a song together. And I noticed you have you've replaced the jingle bell with a cowbell and a kazoo. No, that's not a turkey call. That's a kazoo. No, it's not a turkey call. That's right. It'll work anyway. So what do you want us to do? Oh, you got to tell us something first. You want to wish them a happy holiday? Okay, what do you want to tell him? Okay, I think I get it. Oh, you didn't hear. He said, eat more turkey. You see, during the holidays, people eat more turkey than they do chicken. So that's pretty important to him. All right, Hyena, you want us to do a song. What song would you like to do? Oh, Jingle Bells. You guys know Jingle Bells. And he wants to play the cowbell. And I guess you want me to play the kazoo? All right, so here we go. Little Jingle Bells. Oh, he wants me to sing the verse and then kazoo the chorus. All right, are you ready? What are you doing? Oh, he's clearing his voice there, clearing his throat. All right, here we go. Cornbread! I guess he got a little excited before the song. I'm sorry. All right, so come on back. He'll wake back up in just a second, and oh, he's coming around now. Oh, there he is. There we go. All right, are you ready? All right, here we go. You're playing the cowbell. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Got the cowbell ready. I've got the kazoo and a little dashing through the snow. Here we go. dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, Merry Christmas. Cornbread!
I have a surprise for Mr. Barry. He thinks his next untold story of Christmas is from a friend in the United Kingdom. But it's not. No, it's from me. Ha ha! I sent some suggestions of something he could do as a magic trick. He's not going to like this.
Northern Exposure, the untold stories of Christmas. Number 612, the Christmas Crackers. Now, I have a friend that lives in the UK, that's the United Kingdom, across the pond, and they have a tradition over there called Christmas Crackers, and he sent me a box of Christmas crackers. Naturally, I expected something like this. That's not it. A Christmas cracker over there is this. It's a paper tube, and there's some gifts or toys inside. The tradition is that on Christmas, the Christmas meal, that you will hold the two ends and pull, and there's a little crack. There's something inside that makes a little sound like a crack or a pop, and that's why it's called a Christmas cracker. And then you look at your toys inside. So he sent me 6 of them. Each one has a little number on it. So he sent me a bunch of them, and he sent me some picture cards and some number cards. He had this idea for a possible magic trick. Actually, he called it a magic test to find out if I have what it takes to be a magician. Let's find out. First of all, though, let's just open one of these. Let's crack one open and see what's inside. So I'm going to grab here. Now, there's going to be a little crack, so just prepare yourself for that. Here we go. Wow. That was much louder than I expected. I was expecting a little crack. That was a huge... Okay, never mind. Let's see what's inside. It's a paper clip. It's a paper clip and a couple pieces of candy and a card. Let's see, it's a joke. Okay, it says, I'll be honest with you though, I'm not real impressed with this British tradition. It's not much of a gift. All right, let's see here. What's the difference between a magician and a pepperoni pizza? Pepperoni pizza can feed a family of 4. That is not funny. Okay, that's not much of a gift. Maybe there's better stuff inside. He said he made these himself, and he brought some pictures of possible things that might be inside. I'll show you what we might have. Might be a duck. Okay, ducks are fun. A little toy plane, or a pickle. He knows I don't like pickles. I'm not a big fan of the Christmas pickle tradition. Okay, maybe there won't be a pickle. I'm not a big fan of pickles. Possibly little blocks or an elf leg. An elf leg? Such a odd sense of humor. Or, a paper clip. Okay, we don't need that one. We've already seen the paper clip. So we're going to choose one of these possible gifts. But he also sent numbered cards because all of the crackers, they have little numbers as well. So we've got number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4, number 5, and number 6. Okay, we've already opened number 6. We'll get rid of that. The test is we have to choose a picture and a numbered cracker, and if that item is inside that cracker, obviously I am a magician. I only get one shot at this. That makes me a magician. Otherwise, I'll probably have to work at a pizza shop. But we need a way to choose something that makes it random. We call it random impossibility. In other words, it might not work. Here's my way of making a random choice. This is my little stop clock. You see, it's a little stop clock and it's a block. So I call it a stop clock block. I made that up myself. There's numbers on the sides. Each of those numbers represents an amount of time in seconds. So that is 10 seconds. The way we turn it on is we turn that number up, just like that. So now the clock is on and it is counting down 10 seconds. While that takes place, I'll be shuffling the cards. And whenever the clock goes off, I'll stop shuffling, and that's the one we'll choose. So it's totally random. So let's give it a try. All right, so we're going to turn it up for 10 seconds, and I'll start shuffling the cards. Remember, we're looking for a possible gift that might be inside one of the crackers. Well, okay, stopped right there. An elf leg. An elf leg. It is so odd. All right, so we're looking for an elf leg, but which one of these has an elf leg? If I'm a magician, it should be one of these numbers right here. Here we go, counting it down for 10. Looking for a number that also has an elf leg inside. Of course, if there was an elf leg in all of them, then it wouldn't really be a... So, okay. All right, number 5. All right. So, we're looking for number 5, the elf leg. All right, let's see what we have here. Which one is numbered? Okay. That's number 5 right there. So before I look inside that one, let's pop the others open and see what's inside. Number 4. Obviously, if there was an elf leg in each of them, it would not be a magic trick. It'd just be silly, okay? So remember, this could be loud, so prepare yourself. All right, here we go. Ooh, that didn't do much at all. Let's see what's inside. Ooh. Oh, look at this. It's a little Christmas stocking. Let's see what's inside the Christmas stocking. It's a pickle. It's a Christmas pickle ornament. Okay, well, that's all right. There's just one. There was just one picture of the pickle. Let's try again. Okay, that's our choice. Let's see what's inside this one. This one is number 3. Here we go. Looking for the pop. And nothing. But the gift went that way. Whoa. I thought it was a dud, and then it went bow. It was obviously a slow fuse. Yes. Okay, hang on just a second. Let me grab the gift. It fell way over here. Hold on one second. I got it. It's another little stocking. It's another pickle. Really don't like pickles. Don't want pickles in the ornaments. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go. Number 2. All right. Prepare yourself. You don't know what's going to happen. Wasn't much of a pop at all. All right, here we go. Pickles. I'm wondering if Sam had something to do with this. Could he have possibly told my friend it? Nah. All right, number 1. Here we go. Wow. I really didn't expect these things to be that loud. All right, here we go. You know it. Yep. All right, there's one left. This is the one that we chose. Our random selection. Looking for an elf leg. In the 5th one. Here we go. The 5th cracker. And ready for the pop. Whoa. And this... It's an elf leg. I'm a magician. I don't have to sell pizza. All right, wait. Hold on. It's inside the leg. It's a pickle. I bet Sam had something to do with this. I love to learn about holiday traditions and celebrations around the world. And almost all of our holidays have one thing in common, and it may not be what you're thinking. It is not cold weather. In Australia, Christmas comes during their summer season. So over there, Santa gets to wear shorts. But all of our holidays do have one thing in common, and it is light, specifically candlelight. In the Christian faith, 4 candles are used for the Advent celebration. 1 candle is lit each week for the 4 weeks before Christmas. A 5th candle is used, known as the Christ candle, and it's lit on Christmas Day, representing the coming of Jesus. The word Advent means coming. In the Jewish faith, 8 candles are used for the Hanukkah Festival of Lights. 1 candle is lit each night for 8 days. There's actually another candle that's used to light the other candles. It's known as the servant candle. Hanukkah means dedication. Kwanzaa is a 7-day festival that celebrates African and African American culture and history. It begins on December 26th and goes through January 1st. Kwanzaa is a word that's created from the phrase that means first fruits. All of these celebrations use light around the world. And I like to think that no matter where you might live, or what you believe, or how you celebrate, adding a little light can only be a good thing. Here he is, Sam the Turtle.
Yep, I'm here. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Festivus. And Feliz Navidad.
Sam, I think it's okay just to say happy holidays.
Yeah, but I love to say Feliz Navidad.
Okay. Well, Sam, you've been doing a really good job producing the show.
Well, obviously.
So are you ready to go?
Nope, we got a problem.
We have a problem? What's that?
It's the cushion. It's the cushion.
Sam, this is one of your favorites.
Yeah, this is cushy for my tushy. You see, he has really cold hands.
I know. So there's a problem with this one?
Yeah, I want the newer one. It's Christmas after all.
Do you have to have the newer one?
Yes, I refuse to work without the newer cushion.
I'm sorry. Sam is extremely particular. Excuse me just a second. Sam needs his newer cushion.
I am not particular.
Yeah, you kind of are. All right, Sam's newer cushion. Here we go. Come on out, Sam.
Shiny for my honey.
Is that the one you want?
Nope, not it.
What do you mean that's not it?
This is not the newest one. It's a holiday. I gotta look good.
Okay, so you need the newest one.
That's right. Once again, I refuse to work.
Okay, excuse me. He's doing it again. All right, Sam. This is the newest, your new ultimate cushion. Here we go. Come on out. Come on out.
I'm working on it.
Okay, come on out.
Cowhide for my backside. I love it. Now that's a holiday cushion.
Okay, much better. So are you happy now?
I most certainly am. Thank you very much. We can continue with the show.
Well, Sam, in the U.S., we celebrate the holiday season in many ways. Different cultures have different things that they do.
Yeah, they do that around the world, too. My favorite is Japan.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They have some interesting customs, but my favorite is on Christmas Eve. The Christmas Eve meal.
Do they have a special Christmas Eve meal?
Well, they don't have a national holiday for Christmas, but some of the folks celebrate by going out to eat.
Really? Well, where do they eat?
It's my favorite one. Their favorite Christmas Eve meal? Kentucky Fried Chicken. Every time I think about Hyena the Nugget, I wish we were in Japan.
Sam, he is not Hyena the Nugget. He's Hyena the Laughing Chicken.
Yeah, you cover him in barbecue sauce and I'll start a laughing.
Sam, you really need to leave him alone. You know, he's a laughing chicken. They're very special.
Yeah, that's what he says.
They're very special and you're not supposed to eat laughing chickens.
Really? Why's that? Is it because they taste funny? That one never gets old.
Sam, you really need to leave him alone. It's the holiday season. You need to be a little nicer to Hyena the chicken.
Oh, I got him a gift.
You got Hyena a gift?
Oh, yeah.
Well, tell us what you got him.
Should I tell you?
Yes, I think you should.
Right now, during the show?
Yes, tell us what you got Hyena for Christmas.
An air fryer. That kills me.
I think it's time for you to go.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm taking you back to the box.
I'm going back to the office, and you better keep that chicken out of there.
I'll let you say one more thing.
Feliz Navidad. I love to say that.
Okay, bye-bye, Sam. Boys and girls, there was one more thing I wanted to share with you. You know that all of our shows are inspired by reading, so I wanted you to know our favorite books for the season. So I have one for each of us. This is my favorite book for the season, A World of Cookies for Santa. This one's really neat. You know, we talked about all different kinds of cookies that might be Santa's favorite cookie earlier in the show, but I love this book because there are different cookies that are people's favorites around the world. This is a great book. You should check into that one. This is Hyena's favorite book, and it has absolutely nothing to do with Christmas. But it's just his favorite book, Pirate Chicken, All Hens on Deck. I assume it's his favorite because he's a chicken. Yes. And this is Sam's favorite book. You know, Sam can be a little cranky.
A little cranky?
It's the worst Christmas book in the entire, the worst Christmas book in the whole entire world. His favorite Christmas book.
Yeah, I got taste.
He certainly does. Boys and girls, I hope you're still reading, so keep inspiring and keep reading. Northern Exposure, the untold stories of Christmas. Number 52, The Coal Secret. Now, you may be wondering like I do, what's the deal with coal at Christmas? According to legend, if you've been naughty or nice, it is determined by what Santa puts in your stocking. That's right. If you find coal in your stocking, it means you've been naughty. Oh, it makes no sense. Coal is a rock. It's a rock that burns. It's a fuel. Putting coal in your stocking, I just don't understand. More than likely, you will never find real coal in your stocking. You might, however, find chocolate coal in your stocking. Might be a good reason to be naughty. But that's not the point. The point is, where did this tradition come from? Well, as with most traditions for the holidays, there's usually more than one answer. Now, some say that it goes all the way back to the 16th century in Holland, where children, when they were good, they found candy and cookies in their shoes. In their shoes. This is way before they were even doing stockings. Yeah, nasty. Smelly. And some people say it goes back to the 19th century. In the 19th century, people were very poor. And coal, remember, it's a fuel. You burn it to stay warm. So in the 19th century, if you found coal in your stocking, it was a good thing. It meant you had fuel to burn on the fire, therefore to stay warm for Christmas. So is it good or is it bad? I don't know, but it's a pretty neat legend, so I'm not going to tell you that one. I'm going to tell you a different story or secret of coal. It is the mother of all diamonds. Personally, my favorite story of coal. I happen to have it right here. Yep, this is the box. It was just one boy, one rock, and one choice that changed his life. It all began in a very small village where a very caring school teacher placed a box on her desk. In front of the box, she placed a sign that said, "The Mother of All Diamonds." She told her students if they would wait patiently until the last day of school, she would show them the mother of all diamonds. Now, most of the kids were willing to wait, but one little boy just could not wait. So he pushed the box off the desk, pretending it was an accident. You know kids like that. That's right. Out of the box fell an old goblet and these old black rocks and this metal tube. Yes. The teacher carefully picked up the rocks. They were lumps of coal, and she placed them back into the goblet. She said, "I did not deceive you, because coal really is the mother of all diamonds." You see, lumps of coal go through pressure and time, and they change into the most valuable stones on earth. She placed all the lumps of coal into the goblet, all but one, and she placed that aside. She showed an empty tube and placed it over the goblet, slammed it down, waved her hand. The teacher removed the tube, and she poured diamonds. Each child in her class received a diamond. That is, each child but one. One little boy that couldn't wait received only his lump of coal and the message that patience will be rewarded. To this day, I keep my lump of coal. It's my reminder that patience will be rewarded. And it also reminds me that receiving a lump of coal in your stocking might not be a bad thing.
It's time for my favorite part of the show. I told Mr. Barry if he didn't tell the story of the Christmas Pickle, I would show a picture of him from college. It's the silliest picture I've ever seen. He's wearing a costume that he actually thinks he looks good in. But I can't show it. He agreed to tell the story. But, you might want to stick around until the end of the show. Ha ha! Here we go! The Pickle Story!
Northern Exposure, the Untold Stories of Christmas. Number 77, the Christmas Pickle. All right, I agreed that I would share the legend of the Christmas Pickle. Sam said it was a must, and for some reason he said I needed to wear a pickled costume in order to do it. So here I am sharing the story. Sam, please remove the name Larry the Cucumber. I am not Larry the Cucumber. No, I am not Barry the Pickle. Please remove that. Just remove the name. I'm playing the part of a pickle. All right. So, there are many legends and traditions of the holiday season around the world. But by far, what I consider to be the strangest of all is the Christmas Pickle. Yes, some people believe this is an old tradition from Germany. Some people believe this began during the Civil War. Others believe, as I do, that in the 1880s it began when a Woolworth store started selling glass pickle ornaments imported from Germany. You're seeing the pattern, aren't you? That's right. Who knows? Who knows? But this is a pretty neat tradition, I must admit. So here's how it works. Legend says that before Christmas, on Christmas Eve, someone places a pickle ornament on the tree. The next morning, the first child to find the one and only pickle ornament on the tree gets an extra gift from Santa. Oh, that's right. I personally don't like pickles, But however, if there is a chance at getting an extra gift from Santa, I would probably check the tree for the pickle too. So it's kind of a neat story. The untold story of Christmas, the Christmas Pickle.